Hi, my name is Lorraine Hickey and I am a TEL Support Officer for Limerick and Clare ETB. I mainly work with our learning management system HairApp, which is the main digital learning platform for the National Hairdressing Apprenticeship. The blended learning module that I have been working on for the redesign project is the Team Leadership module. Team Leadership is a Level 6 major award. It is a 15-credit module on the National Framework of Qualifications and can be delivered as a standalone module or as part of a larger programme as required. The 15-credit awards require 150 learning hours. That means that the learner must spend 150 hours working towards their award. I used the backward design approach to designing the delivery of this module and structured my plan of action around the DADDY model. So the first thing was to clearly define exactly what was needed. To do this, firstly, I looked at the learning outcomes and the assessments. What exactly did the learners need to have mastery over at the end of the course? How could this learning be assessed and shown? Who are the learners that I was designing for? What exactly should this course encompass once it is completed? Who was going to be delivering it and how? Within the community of inquiry in the blended learning secondment team, we looked at possible solutions to these and other questions around the modifying of existing modules for blended learning, asynchronous and synchronous delivery. And from there, I began to look at what structure I might follow. The next step was to analyse. This course is ideal for blended learning delivery. There are lots of opportunities for using the flipped classroom method. This is where the teacher sends out learning content in advance for the learners, and then they practice their learning in the classroom setting. I have divided this module up into units and not weeks. The reason for this is because in some programs it is delivered in a block, but in others, team leadership is broken down into hourly classes or even spread out over a semester. Breaking it into units will mean that it is more adaptable and therefore available for more teachers to use as a module in different programs and contexts. Both graded and non-graded assessments should be integrated into the course. There is ample opportunity for self-assessment activities and peer review within the structure of the module descriptor. Designing the outline of the course came next. I chose the hub and spoke flow for my delivery design template. This means that the content is made available to the learners in bite-sized pieces at regular intervals. The learners have control over their learning with minimal interference from the facilitator. Grouping the content by subject matter led to the forming of 5 learning units which form the pillars of the learning for this course, and these are reinforced by the strong induction and finalising sections at either end. The development of the course is now underway. As much as possible, activities and group activities will be replacing the talk and chalk approach to the module learning outcomes. One example of how this is being done is this. The teacher sends the learners instructions and a video on one of the learning outcomes, for example, group structure, to view at home. Back in class, whether it's virtual or live, the learners are divided into groups or breakout rooms, and each group is given a title. So one group might have the title of being a committee, another group might have the title of being an army, another group might have the title of being a retail outlet. Each group then discusses amongst themselves what type of group they are and then come back into the main room to present what structure that their type of group usually has. There's plenty of room for this type of activity and other activities that allow for lots more learner autonomy and gives the learner control over their learning. Assessments and the assessment submissions will be templated and supported as much as possible to give the learner a more structured plan. These supports will serve to scaffold the learning and support the learner in further in development of their portfolio of work and make their learning experience journey as seamless and enjoyable as possible. We are now well into the development process stage of our individual blended learning projects. Once that phase has been completed, we will begin the implementation and build of all of the resources and the materials that will make up the end product of our individual blended learning modules. Once that is complete, we will do a review and evaluate our work, and always it will be open to improvement. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that it has been enjoyable. Thank you.